Van Dyke Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
So once I started brewing, I fell in love with the industry, the people of the industry, and just how craft beer brings people together. The community has really accepted us, and really we made this place to create our clubhouse pretty much, where we want to hang out and we have the beers we want to drink and the stuff we want to do, and we really hope that the community would just be of that same mindset and want to come here too and have fun, and they sure have.
Connectivity is the glue that binds all digital solutions. Without connectivity, hardware becomes useless, software is inefficient, and smart solutions turn dumb. Alexa! The CatchMark Connectivity Service Team are experts at delivering the dynamic solutions and connectivity that businesses need. Whether your business needs structured cabling, networking, or connected solutions such as digital audio and video camera systems, CatchMark can get you connected. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to insurance companies, so let me help you narrow them down. Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau insurance specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsurancegroup.com, to find out more.
Hi, West Michigan. I'm David Dusenberry, and I'm your real estate advisor. If you're thinking about buying or selling a house, now is the time. The market is hot. Give me a call. We'll set something up and figure out what's best for you. 231-670-6253.
Hey, did you hear? CatchMark offers digital media services. CatchMark Web Services offers website and media content to help grow your business. Our web service team can help you design, develop, and implement custom websites that are search engine optimized. We also produce videos and media presentations that engage and communicate with your target audiences. We define, develop, and execute the most efficient plan to reach your audience. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
Van Dyke Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate the risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
So once I started brewing, I fell in love with the industry, the people of the industry, and just how craft beer brings people together. The community has really accepted us, and really we made this place to create our clubhouse pretty much, where we want to hang out and we have the beers we want to drink and the stuff we want to do, and we really hope that the community would just be of that same mindset and want to come here too and have fun, and they sure have.
Connectivity is the glue that binds all digital solutions. Without connectivity, hardware becomes useless, software is inefficient, and smart solutions turn dumb. Alexa! The CatchMark Connectivity Service Team are experts at delivering the dynamic solutions and connectivity that businesses need. Whether your business needs structured cabling, networking, or connected solutions such as digital audio and video camera systems, CatchMark can get you connected. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to insurance companies, so let me help you narrow them down. Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau insurance specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsuranceGroup.com, to find out more.
Hi, West Michigan. I'm David Dusenberry, and I'm your real estate advisor. If you're thinking about buying or selling a house, now is the time. The market is hot. Give me a call. We'll set something up and figure out what's best for you. 231-670-6253.
Hey, did you hear? CatchMark offers digital media services. CatchMark Web Services offers website and media content to help grow your business. Our web service team can help you design, develop, and implement custom websites that are search engine optimized. We also produce videos and media presentations that engage and communicate with your target audiences. We define, develop, and execute the most efficient plan to reach your audience. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
Van Dyke Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
So once I started brewing, I fell in love with the industry, the people of the industry, and just how craft beer brings people together. The community has really accepted us, and really we made this place to create our clubhouse pretty much, where we want to hang out and we have the beers we want to drink and the stuff we want to do, and we really hope that the community would just be of that same mindset and want to come here too and have fun, and they sure have.
Connectivity is the glue that binds all digital solutions. Without connectivity, hardware becomes useless, software is inefficient, and smart solutions turn dumb. Alexa! The CatchMark Connectivity Service Team are experts at delivering the dynamic solutions and connectivity that businesses need. Whether your business needs structured cabling, networking, or connected solutions such as digital audio and video camera systems, CatchMark can get you connected. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
You have a lot of choices when it comes to insurance companies, so let me help you narrow them down. Hi, I'm Jenna Potts, your local Farm Bureau insurance specialist with the Durga Insurance Group. We are a company dedicated to serving only Michigan. We know you, we understand you, we protect you. All of us at the Durga Insurance Group live and work right in this area, so we're always nearby. Local agent, local service, and local savings. Come and see us today or visit our website, durgainsuranceGroup.com, to find out more.
Okay. And good afternoon, everyone. John Russell along with Cal Van Single. We are here at the Mercy Health Arena for doubleheader soccer action. The ladies and the guy risers playing the teams from Cincinnati, and we're looking forward. We're looking forward to a great game. That's for sure here. A great couple of games. That's for sure here tonight.
Yes, we are. We've been listening to the lovely pipes of Lee Andrews doing the PA down here below us as he just introduced here the team from Cincinnati. So welcome in, everybody, and plenty of seats left. You're still, if you're out and about in the area, beautiful afternoon to come in and watch some soccer. And looking forward to this contest. And hopefully for you and I, it just continues to get smoother and smoother the more that we do these games.
That's right. The Risers get a chance to be home for a little while. They're home, obviously, tonight, and then next Saturday they'll be taking on Chicago. The ladies next week will be taking on the Jayhawks ladies soccer team, so that'll be interesting. And it looks like we're getting set for the starting lineup, so let's take it down to Lee Andrews, the master here of disaster at, at Mercy Health Arena.
Risers fans, it's a beautiful day for indoor soccer in Muskegon. We want you to be loud in Mercy Health Arena for the entire game. So Risers fans, are you ready? All right, then it's time to get on your feet. Put your hands together and welcome your Muskegon Risers. From Ada, Michigan, goalkeeper 00, Braylee McCoy. From Grand Rapids, Michigan, number 5, America Lemus. From Mason, Michigan, number 6, Caitlin Rivera. From Portage, Michigan, number 8, Mary Mitchell. From Pasadena, California, number 9, Danielle Kovacevic. From Hudsonville, Michigan, number 11, Lexi Ponstein. From Allendale, Michigan, number 12, Aubrey Darumako. From Fenton, Michigan, number 14, Caitlin Wilkowski. From Traverse City, Michigan, number 15, Rebecca Patton. From Austria, Spain, number 16, Candela Virgil Escalera. From Granville, Michigan, number 17, Kirsten Korianik. From Fruitport, Michigan, number 18, Lauren Peterson. From Muskegon, Michigan, number 20, Emily Olson. From Wayland, Michigan, number 24, Brindley Neuenhuis. And from Hudsonville, Michigan, goalkeeper, number 44, Emily Ponstein. The head coach for your Muskegon Risers is Debbie Peckel. Let's hear it for your Muskegon Risers. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we honor our country and the brave men and women serving in the armed forces throughout the world with the playing.
And good afternoon, everyone. We are here for some soccer action between the Cincinnati Sirens and the Muskegon Lady Risers here. The Risers have only played the one time, and they are perfect 1-0. They beat Grand Rapids, have not actually played since that game. So you can see that kind of see if we're going to have to knock off the rust here tonight, Cal. I know we might have to.
I think we will. I'll tell you what, after listening to those player introductions by Lee Andrews, I'm ready to go play. I don't know about you. Then again,
it'd be an awful slow game.
Yeah, running's involved. I'm not ready, but I mean, you know, I can kick it.
Right.
I was a kicker in high school. I can still kick,
sure.
but Yeah, it's any running. No, that's not. That's, any sport that requires running.
Right.
Or long distance walking. No, that's okay.
Yeah, looking forward to a great game here tonight. Of course, the ladies pretty much are outdoor team, and they just kind of do the, from what we understand, play the indoor circuit a little bit here just to kind of keep everybody, sharp for the outdoor circuit. But boy, it looks like Coach Debbie Peckel has a pretty formidable team. And it's going to be interesting to see. We don't know a whole lot about the Sirens from Cincinnati. Their male counterparts, the Swerve, will be playing the guy risers in the nightcap here.
Yep, and John, if you could you turn me down just a little bit?
Okay, let's try that.
Yep, that's a little better. Maybe need you a little bit more. Oop. Maybe Billy wants us. Turn me back. That's good, Billy. Thank you.
Okay, we're all set?
Yep.
All right, I'm good there. All right, there we go. I just have to remember which one I am.
You're John.
And let's see who's going to be starting a goal. It looks like number 44 for Muskegon will be Emily Ponstein. She is going to start in goal for the Muskegon Risers.
I think she started in goal for them the last time that we've seen these girls here.
She did.
A few weeks ago.
They've had
the staff. Go ahead.
They've had a couple of new additions since we came on board here since the last game. Their other goaltender, Braylee McCoy from Ada, probably might get some playing time here tonight. We'll have to wait and see.
And we are underway.
And it is the Risers with the ball here first as we are underway, as Cal mentioned here, at the Mercy Health Arena. Kicks it into the attacking zone, does Muskegon. This is number 5 with it. That's America Lemus. Gets it in the attack zone. Back for it is number 15. That's Emily Byorth.
A little bit of a turnover here, but a little scrum along the wall.
Byorth battling with Wilkowski. Ball comes to midcourt. Oh, a collision right there at midcourt as going down was Koriniak. Kirsten Koriniak.
Luke seems to be okay.
And it'll be, officials will set the ball right at that collision point, and it's going to be number 15, Emily Byorth, on the kick here at midfield. Just underway, 14:08 left here in this first period. Pass over right side, kick from is a little short against the wall, and here comes Byorth with it. She kicks it across the field over to number 2. That is Olivia Molesky.
Nice save there by Ponstein.
Ponstein throws it all the way out, but a little bit too far for Wilkowski. Wilkowski with 2 goals on the season, one of the leading scorers.
Just could not quite track that down.
And now the ball is kicked back into the Cincinnati end. Where the ball now is number 20, that's Kate Drummond. Drummond bringing the ball upfield. Midfield mark picked up by Wilkowski. Pass over right side to Kate Byers.
Looks like they might reset, but maybe not.
Boy, Wilkowski playing some tight defense here. Lemus gets into the act now, and she kicks it into the attack zone, but she is being surrounded, and she is knocked down. Man, she hit her head on the, that's got to be hard because I think there's ice underneath this playing surface here.
Yes, sir. I gotta wonder if maybe they have some type of a something like foam or something underneath that. I don't think this would be laid right. I think this is laid over top of plywood, if I remember right. Them talking about it.
Still don't want to be banging your head on it.
No.
Picked up there is the goalkeeper. That is going to be Trina Johnston. And again, Muskegon trying to keep it in the attack zone, and they do. This is Lemus working it over and bringing it back now is Muskegon.
Turnover there by Cincinnati.
This is going to be Koriniak, and now she loses it.
Yeah, turnover by Muskegon.
Rose has it for Cincinnati. Rose, boy, 3-on-3, 3-on-2 here if they hurry. Ball kicked into the corner and a kick, and now misses the net. Waiting for it was number 5. That was May, but
good chance by Cincinnati, though. Could not convert.
Back quickly comes Cincinnati, getting back defensively. Muskegon player goes, well, the Muskegon player is all over the floor here. Ball is kicked into the left corner, and it's kicked away by Muskegon. But right back there now, nice kick by Muskegon into the attacking court.
They're on the move.
This is going to be number 12. That is DeRue, Aubrey DeRue. Gets it back. Now she kicks it to number 20. That's Emily Olson. And now it comes back inside the Muskegon zone, and that'll be Ponstein flagging it down there.
Long kick. Ooh, header. Nice header.
Header there by number 15. That's Byorth. and it comes all the way back to Ponstein.
That was a great header, wasn't it? Oh, a turnover.
A turnover right in front and a score. Number 5 scores for the Sirens. That's going to be Avery May. And again, they get a score on a turnover, as it was turned over right in front and really kind of left poor Emily Ponstein really wide open there for a one-on-one shot.
Just like in any sport, John, it seems like you turn the ball over, sometimes bad things happen, and it certainly did there for Cincinnati. A costly turnover for them, for Muskegon.
1-0. Cincinnati with a lead. This is going to be Johnston picking it up, and she rolls it out to her teammate. Kicks it on over to number 15. That's going to be Byorth in the attack zone. Nice header there. And now a block by Muskegon. This is, it's a nice steal by Maliski. She shoots and scores. Oh, my goodness.
And yet another turnover by Muskegon right in front of their goal.
So 2 goals on turnovers, and Muskegon finds himself trailing 2-0 with 10:34 left in this first quarter.
Who was that on the score?
That was number 2. That was Maleski. Olivia Maleski. So 2 turnovers have turned into 2 scores for Cincinnati. This is Lemus.
They were each a minute apart. One at 11:22 and one at 10:22.
And now coming in is Rose. Laura Rose kicks it back, and a shot put on goal or just off to the right of goal by Gabby Byorth. And now it's in the goal crease. And battling for it is Kate Drummond. Boy, Cincinnati getting the brunt of the play here.
Yeah, they're spending a lot of time in that offense, and I got another one.
Deflection goal. And it's 3-0. That is going to be number 19. That's going to be Laura Rose, really kind of off the head of the goaltender, Ponstein. It came back to Rose, and she knocked it in. And it's just like that, 3-0. And this looks like it might be a long night for Muskegon.
Yep. A quick stoppage of play here for something. And we're going to have a timeout here by Cincinnati.
So Cincinnati will take a quick timeout here, with the score 3-0, 9:38 left here in this first quarter. Again, we want to thank our sponsors, Van Dyke Mortgage, North Grove Brewers, CatchMark Technologies, and we get a great assist from the folks here, the in-house band, we call them, the PCN Productions, as I believe they do all the sound and everything for the Risers and the Lumberjacks as well, I do believe. Want to thank also Bill Mann and Jesse King here for CatchMark. Setting up the cameras.
Yeah, they do a lot.
Takes a team, that's for sure.
I'm hunting for a roster for our friend down here, and I found one. I'm going to be like you. I'm going to have 400 pieces of paper in front of me.
You're not going to be able to find it when you need one.
You're not going to be able to find the right one.
I'll tell you what, it is showing that being a long night here for the lady Risers here.
But you can't say you got to get back on the bus and get back off because they're the home team, right? Yeah, they need to get some offense going here, that's for sure.
2 of the goals on turnovers, and then the third one, just aggressive play by Cincinnati. Muskegon kicks it into the offensive attack zone.
You know, Cincinnati's spending a lot of time down in that Muskegon's defensive end.
This is going to be Korenik with it for Muskegon in the front court. Gets it over to Proatha.
A little fancy footwork there, wasn't it?
Yeah, Jenna Proatha for Cincinnati. In the attack zone for Cincinnati now. Nice little kick, and it's going to go over to the right corner. Ball battle for.
Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah, that was.
Koronak hit the deck hard. She's up. Looks like she's going to be okay, but she's going to feel that one tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Muskegon's definitely been the ones that have been on the floor most of the afternoon.
3-0 here. Cincinnati with the lead. About 8:45 left to go here, first period. John?
Ponstein gets it out to Rivera. Rivera back to Ponstein. Let's see what she decides to do. She'll just kick it out of her own zone down into the right corner.
And no one really going down to chase it, are they? Muskegon's setting up about a quarter of the way up the field here.
Abbott kicks it over to Byorth. Back to Abbott. Abbott in front of her own goal, kicks it into the Muskegon zone. This is
off the ceiling, off one of the trusses.
Koronek doing that.
Should know, and it's line change. Holy smokes, I think 5 of them. 4, if not 5 new girls here for Muskegon.
Got a fresh team on the field. It's going to be Cincinnati's ball in the attack zone. With it is number 20. That is Drummond. Kicked and just up over the goal. And another one just to the left of the goal there, peppering Ponstein.
Four shots by Cincinnati.
And now just trying to clear it was Kornick. Battle for it now, Muskegon. I'll tell you, Cincinnati is very aggressive. They are like 2-1 on Muskegon all afternoon. Here's a pass over right side to May. She's already got one goal tonight. Nice block.
Yeah, dandy block by her.
I believe that was Lemus. And back in the defensive zone, the ball's kicked all the way to goaltender Trina Johnston. Johnston has not had much work. I don't know if she's had a shot on goal, to be honest with you.
No, not really. No, I don't believe she has.
Here comes Drummond. Drummond's going to kick, and it's in the front court. Nice save there by Ponstein.
Nice deflection, though, by this girl down here from Cincinnati.
Yeah, Laura
Number
Rose.
19. Wow, what a deflection. Try to get it in there.
She's already had one goal tonight as well. This is Emily Johnson kicking it in the attack zone. And with the ball there, a little kick by number 11. That's Lexi Ponstein.
A little slow roller down to the keeper.
Johnston says, I like those kind.
Yeah. Versus the 70-mile-an-hour ones.
All right. Ponstein says, why don't I have those?
Yeah.
And now what do we have?
Kind of a whistle for something.
Looks like they're pointing.
This is going to be a penalty kick, isn't it?
It looks like it. Yeah, they're setting it up in front of, I don't know if the goaltender is.
No, it was a player because I seen him, the official, point at a player. And now we have an officials meeting. So one of the Cincinnati girls did something.
The keeper in one sequence against Cincinnati.
Just caught the second part of that. So it is against the keeper. But now, is it still going to be
now it's not a penalty kick. Oh, okay.
All right.
One of those things we're trying to learn. Because the official even thought he went and lined up right away for a penalty kick, and then the other official comes down and he says no, and Cincinnati keeps the ball of all things. Maybe it's a warning.
Maybe. Let's go with that.
Okay, we're going to go with the official warning.
Ball is in the attack zone for Muskegon. Battling for it is number 9. That is Kovacic. Kovacic from Pasadena, California.
Sound like Ernie Harwell.
Yeah.
Back to the keeper here for Cincinnati.
Johnson way out of the net.
Way out of the net.
And she's going to get it back, and she's just going to kick it into the attack zone. Comes back down to Aubrey DeRue. DeRue's the ball stolen away by Molesky. Molesky, nice block there by Muskegon.
She had a teammate breaking wide open on that right side, but couldn't get her the ball.
Karams off the glass, a header now to number 9. That is Kovacevic. Kovacevic up to midfield is going to look for some help.
Wanted to go downfield. Really nobody there that was open.
Kicks it back into her defensive zone. 4:32 left here in the first quarter. 3-0 Cincinnati on top.
Just going to say Muskegon has got to stop turning the ball over, and they just did it again. I'm psychic, John.
Yeah.
You didn't know that about me, did you? You knew I was fat, but you didn't know I was psychic.
Kate Byers kicks it into the corner. And that is going to be Rose with it. Rose in the left corner. She's always around the net there.
Mm-hmm.
Gets it back to Byers. Byers across the field.
I tell you what, they just meant if Emily Olsen could have stole that, she'd have been one-on-one with a keeper.
Comes Avery May. May with a goal. Nice header there. Blocked by Muskegon. That is number 11, Lexi Ponstein. And Lexi will kick it and a header back into the Muskegon zone.
Back another turnover yet by Muskegon.
In hockey, you would call it forechecking. What Cincinnati's doing right now, just kind of keeping it in the attack zone. And it's a pass up here. This is Lemus for Muskegon, and she's going to kick it down into the Cincinnati zone. Johnston going to let it hit the wall. Now she's going to kick it against the wall.
Mm-hmm. Out to one of her teammates.
Comes out to Byorth. Byorth gets it up to number 4, I do believe. That's Toria Abbott.
Yes. Get a sub coming in.
Drummond, middle of the field, kicked away by Muskegon, back into the zone for Cincinnati. 3:03 left here in the first quarter, 3-0. Cincinnati with the lead.
Wilkowski checks in, number 14 from Muskegon.
Avery May gets it. Oh, nice little back kick there by number 19. That was Rose.
She's a good little player. She's do a lot of things with those feet. Nice pass over. Don't turn it over, and they don't.
Wilkowski gets it up to Lemus. Lemus has it taken away by Cincinnati.
Muskegon needs to get a shot on a goal, and there they did.
Yeah, number 17, that's Koronek, getting the first really, I guess you'd call it, challenging shot on goal. Johnston fielding it all right. Cincinnati, this is Byorth going all the way to the right side.
Yeah, Lemus kind of kicked it back down in there as Muskegon resets.
Coming up on 2:13 left in this first quarter, 3-0. Cincinnati scored 3 goals within a couple of minutes. Things have settled down here quite a bit.
Yeah, scored with, what is it, 11-22, 12-22, 11-22, and 9-42.
Yeah. Yeah, Ponstein was getting peppered, that's for sure. She clears it now into the attack zone, and the ball's going to be kicked into the stands.
Wilkowski right there, nearest riser, trying to make a play. And Muskegon rolling with these 5 that are out there.
Lemus kicks, it's going to be high into the netting.
Good. Hey, tell you what, though, it was on goal. It was just high.
A left-footed kick there. And back comes Cincinnati with 1:26 left first quarter. 3-0. Cincy on top. This is number 20 with it. That is going to be Drummond. Kate Drummond gets it back to over here to the working it over to Rose.
Trying on that to get something set up on that right side, but they're going to reset out front.
Stolen away. Has it stolen away here. And coming up the field is Escalera, and she is caught up to by the defender for Cincinnati.
Avery May, good hustle by her. Took that advantage right away, did they not? Nice hustle there by Avery May.
Yeah, Escalera looked like she was going to have a break, but then she had a little trouble with the ball. Then pretty soon she had trouble with the ball and the defender.
That is correct.
Down to 43 seconds left here in this first quarter. Cincinnati coming up. This is May. Nice defense there by number 14. That's Wilkowski. Ball goes out of bounds on in the stands.
I think it's still going to be Cincinnati ball. The Sirens of Cincinnati.
Emily Byorth on the kick, gets it over to Abbott. Tori Abbott over the head of Rose, but Rose is right there to shoot. Oh, just hit the goal post. Comes back out, and now Muskegon trying to clear it with 11 seconds.
That was the best shot they had and the cleanest shot, and they missed it.
Nice block there by Jana Searless into the game for Cincinnati. Ball is tried to be cleared out with 1 second left, and the first quarter comes to an end. So 1 quarter in the books here at the Mercy Health Arena with the Cincinnati Sirens leading the Muskegon Risers by the score of 3-0.
Yeah, for them,
we'll take a quick timeout, and then we will come back. We'll be back right after this.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
And we're back here at Mercy Health Arena. John Russell, Cal Van Zingle. Cal?
Yeah, take a look at their scores here. Malowski had the first one at the 12:22 mark. The next one was by May, the 11:22 mark. And then Rose picked up a goal at the 9:42 mark. So there's your scores here so far this afternoon. Unfortunately, they all play for the Sirens.
Yeah. And like we said, the scores kind of came in bunches there, didn't they?
Yeah, the 12, pretty much a 12 mark, 11 mark, and 9:42. So you take those 3 minutes out of the 15 minutes. Muskegon's played 12 minutes of pretty good soccer.
They have, yeah.
13, 14, and 15 where it struggled.
Right. Looks like Muskegon's going to put in a new goaltender here, at least for the second period. At least stretching and getting ready to come in, it looks like, is Braylee McCoy. She wasn't here in the game against Grand Rapids. She's from Ada, Michigan. And so they'll see if She has a little bit better luck than Lexi did. Again, you can't really fault, or not Lexi, Emily Ponstein. Lexi's her sister. Not necessarily Emily's fault. I mean, she was kind of hung out to dry on two of those turnovers.
Well, 2 turnovers right in front of her allowed two of the Siren players to pretty much line up and punch it in. So, yeah, definitely not all on Emily here tonight. Plus, there's one off the head that kind of got deflected off a player's head that went in too. So, makes it difficult to, be ready and prepared to stop those.
Join us at halftime. We're hopefully going to be talking with Ben Ritzema, the coach of the Guy Risers here, as they get set to play the Swerve of Cincinnati. Cincinnati looking for their first win of the season, so Muskegon wants to do their best to keep them winless. Muskegon in second place in the Great Lakes Division of the M2 League, behind Cleveland. The defending champions off to a great start, 3-0. Don't get much better than that, does it, Cal? We saw them very impressed with them last time we were here.
That was 11-10, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Yeah, I remember, it was because there's 21 goals.
Yeah. Oh, nope, that was the Chicago game the next night. It was 8-5, Cleveland.
Oh, okay.
And the Risers won 11-10. You're right. That was a very entertaining game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Cincinnati will have the ball to start the second quarter, 3-0. And new goaltender will be Braylee McCoy. Cincinnati into the attack zone. This is going to be number 23, Byorth, Gabby Byorth. There's 2 Byorths out there, by the way.
Muskegon needs to quit turning the ball over. Would you say that's a fair game plan for the Risers here?
I would think so. Ball is going to go across midfield. And back Cincinnati, that's going to be Molesky with it.
Yeah, shots on goal would also be a good thing. I think they only had 1 here in the first quarter.
Pass over right side. Oh, had to go back to get the ball. Now a kick over center. Oh, could not. Molesky could not flag it down. Now she's battling for it left corner.
Centering pass was perfect. She just swung and missed.
Shot on goal, and McCoy makes a save. Ball still being controlled into the attack zone of Cincinnati. Cross court pass there. Cross field pass to number 6. That is Kate Byers. Oh, a nice block.
Nice block. Who got in there? Who got in the way there? I'll try to get a number and a name here in a minute.
That's Lemus.
Is it?
I think so. And here comes Muskegon getting around the rails and dumping it back into the Cincinnati zone. Yeah, that was Lemus on the block.
Good job by her, playing good defense. Helped out her team.
Gabby Byorth getting it back to number 6. That's Katie Byers. Byers now dumps it into the Muskegon zone. This is chasing it down, Jenna Profapa. Shot off the glass and kicked away by Muskegon, but comes right out and launching it into the netting is Katie Byers.
Wow, that was up there about 20 feet, was it not? A couple of subs here for and a couple of subs here for the Risers.
Sign her up as a field goal kicker. McCoy rolls it out, and she gets it out to Wilkowski. Wilkowski having trouble right in front of the boy. Muskegon has this habit, at least tonight, of bringing it out right in front of their net and then losing it, and that's not conducive to a goaltender's longevity.
Nope. Cotton, number 15, in there now for Muskegon.
This is Cincinnati forecheck. A nice steal here by number 11. That's Lexi Ponstein. She's got an attacker on the right side, dumps it down in the corner. And now Johnston kicking it high in the air.
Yeah, I don't think she's seen Cotton. She had Cotton wide open on that right side.
Right.
Couldn't get her the ball. Oh, nice little dive here. Punch it out. Yeah. Turnover by Cincinnati.
Yeah, good dive by Wilkowski, hustling there.
Then a turnover by Muskegon.
Back into the Cincinnati zone. 12:15 left in the first half. 3-0 Cincinnati with the lead. Kicking it over here is Kate Drummond. Gets it back over to Abbott, Toria Abbott, and battling for it. Kick back into the Cincinnati zone.
Keeper for Cincinnati is going to flag that down.
It's going to be Johnston. She kicks it out, and she kicks it to her teammate. That is Byorth, but Byorth loses it, and she loses it to Wilkowski, who loses it back to Byorth and into the stands.
See, that's why you do play-by-play.
Wow.
Boom, boom. Three people touched it there, and
every once in a while, you know who it is.
Yeah, good job.
I do like Cincinnati's uniform because they have their numbers on both sides.
Yes.
Makes it a little easier.
Yep.
I am all about easier, I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Here comes Drummond. Drummond loses it, however, to Koronek. Kornick now. Rebecca Cotton trying to battle for it down in the corner.
Over to the keeper. She has it. Rolls it out.
And Cincinnati trying the attack here.
Oh, nice pass.
Yeah, right over to the right side now. Cincinnati on the attack.
Another nice pass.
Pass back to Drummond. Drummond coming with it. She's going to kick it at angle. Oh, nice combination of a nice save and pinning against the glass for McCoy.
Back out to midfield. No turnover here possibly. No.
Dump into the Muskegon zone. And this is going to be number 10. That's going to be Profatha.
She kicks it all the way back to the keeper, who is about a third of the way out here on the field. Back to the keeper.
Yeah, she likes to. Johnson kind of bored, so she says, hey, I'm going to get out here and roll around. Yeah, they're getting her in a three-way game of kickball.
That's a lot of running.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pass up front, and boy, going down hard was a Cincinnati player, and Muskegon has it in the attack zone.
She's up, fortunately. You don't want to see any injuries here tonight.
Rebecca Cotton with it. Now it's kicked back up, and Cincinnati. It's a nice block by Wilkowski. A nice pass back to Wilkowski, and it's stolen away by Cincinnati.
Another turnover by Muskegon when they had an opportunity.
Byorth with it. She's going to leave it for Molesky, and Molesky slows it down and gets it back over here to Byers.
A few subs going on here for both teams.
Wilkowski has it for Muskegon. She's going to kick it back to McCoy.
Emily Olson back in.
McCoy lets it fly. Header.
Man, they're good at that, aren't they?
By Cincinnati, yeah. Back into the Muskegon zone. Muskegon coming away with it. This is Kornick.
Lauren Peterson. Oh, first of all, go ahead.
Yep. And ball is free. It comes away. Another turnover here. She got a kick and a nice save there by McCoy. Oh, going down hard and staying down.
Man, Lauren Peterson just trucked her. I mean, no, I'm sorry. That's Kirsten, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kirsten
17.
Kornick.
Yeah. I mean, ran her over. Wow.
No call.
No.
So Muskegon with the ball. This is Lemus chasing it down in the corner.
I did not know you could just run them over like that and not get a penalty for it.
And the ball is chested by Rose. Back into the defensive zone. 8:40 left in this first half. Battle for it. Lemus working it over to Emily Olson, and Olson has it kicked away. And Cincinnati just seems like they're playing with about 25 players.
They do, don't they? Yep. Turnover here, though, by Cincinnati. See if Muskegon can do something with it, Olson.
Their speed is just too much right now for Muskegon. Olson comes back, fires it over in the corner. Lemus is over there, but boy, right on top of it.
And then Cincinnati just clears it out of there.
Yeah, Cincinnati is a well-oiled machine.
Look at that pass right on the spot.
To Abbott, and it's kicked away out of bounds by number 6. That would be Caitlin Rivera.
I mean, that pass was half the distance of the field.
Right.
And was right on perfect pass.
Not sure what Cincinnati's record is coming in here, but these girls are talented for sure.
And we have a stoppage of play for something.
7:47, 3-0, Cincinnati with the lead. It's going to be Cincinnati with the ball in the attack zone. It looks like it's going to be Kate Drummond kicking it down, blocked away by Muskegon. That is going to be Kovacic. And what do we have now? Looks like Muskegon's ball.
Yep. Not a penalty, but something. Not really sure what you would call that. Was kind of in that corner.
And McCoy, Braylon McCoy.
Nice boot by the keeper. Wow.
Kicks in the front. Oh, push down, no call. Was Lemus. Back quickly, comes by, or shoots in the corner off the wall.
Nice job on that block there by Riley.
And now a kick over in the right corner. This is number 10. That's Pratha.
Wow.
And she misses a shot up high.
That was almost like a bicycle kick.
Right. Muskegon trying to clear it, but boy, oh boy, here is Cincinnati again keeping it in the attack zone.
Cincinnati's a well-oiled machine, like you said. 2 subs here now, new ones for Cincinnati.
6:40 left in the first half, 3-0. It's been all Cincinnati. They are by far the quicker team. They just are relentless.
Yeah, they know how to play great defense.
Byorth now in front. It's kicked away by Lemus. Lemus is playing some nice defense.
Yes, she is. She's working hard out there.
And now it's kicked away by Muskegon up to Emily Olson, but she's pushed down, no call. Or is there a call? Maybe there is.
I mean, we see a lot of girls hitting the deck here tonight.
Right. So Muskegon will have it. Lemus will put it in play. She's debating on where the spot is, and the official says, here, just give me the ball and I'll put it down for you. Lemus kicks it into the attack zone. Emily Olson has it, and she's pushed down, and there's a call. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a girl from Cincinnati there, one of the Sirens, I think, tried to get her foot in between Olson's feet to kind of knock it out of there and tripped her up, and she went down.
Here's a kick, and it's off to the left. And, nice save there by number 15. That is Cotton. But, again, great defense by Cincinnati, and kicks it out of play.
Into the cheap seats. Wait, well, no, that's like almost row one.
Yeah.
Those were the good seats.
Those are the good seats. 5:22 and counting, 3-0 Cincinnati. High kick into, no, I guess it was not. Yeah, it was.
Yep, it was up in the netting, so now the keeper from Cincinnati will have it. Teams are subbing, so we're going to have, we're back under action. Everybody's done subbing.
This is Byorth now with the ball. Boy, Muskegon really has only had a couple of what you would call scoring chances.
I think only 2 good shots on goal.
Byorth now, nice save there by Muskegon. Byorth battling, and now it comes out and a nice kick up, but it's saved there by Drummond.
I mean, Muskegon cannot just get something going.
Rose to
nice
Byorth. Nice doing the splits is McCoy. And ball comes back to Cincinnati, and they'll regroup back in their own zone.
What a wonderful save by McCoy. Nice job by her.
Did the splits. Well, if you and I did that, we'd still be down there.
Oh, they'd be calling an ambulance, Aeromed, the whole 9 yards.
Shot, and another save. And another shot, this one off the glass, as again, now Cincinnati picking up the pace here. Header, and it's going to stay in bounds.
Wilikowski's hurt. She's heading to the sidelines.
Wow.
She got an ankle.
And now ball is kicked out, but still not out of the zone. This is Byers with it. Byers has it
turnover.
Lost to Lemus. Lemus now doing some fancy footwork. Has it kicked back into the Muskegon zone.
You did all the fancy footwork. And
right.
Yeah, there's a girl in Cincinnati right there. It almost just take it right back.
3:48 left here in this first half. Ball still in the Muskegon zone. Having trouble clearing it. We had Rebecca Cotton hanging on for dear life there to Emily Byorth, and a foul's going to be called on Rebecca Cotton.
2 subs for Cincinnati, 1 for Muskegon.
And a shot over the right side. Here comes Cincinnati, kick with it, and it's going to go back in the netting. So Muskegon will have it with 3:16 left, trailing 3-0.
Cincinnati is not afraid to line it up and send it at the keeper, are they?
No,
not? Wow. The way they started out, I think they're thinking everything's going to go in. Another turnover by Muskegon.
And nice block there by number 6. That was Ribera.
That was a nice block. Good hustle by her.
And now McCoy going to kick it down into the Cincinnati zone.
Yeah. She kicked it right to their keeper.
From goalie to goalie, right?
Yep. I thought maybe Cincinnati's keeper would kick it.
Yeah,
kick it back
they
to
have
her.
their own game, right?
Yeah.
2:42 left. Long game of kickball. Here's Rose. She's fun to watch.
Yes.
Rose
right electric side with those feet. Nice steal there by number 8 there, Musig.
Mitchell. Back comes Johnston. Johnston works over right side. And Cincinnati comes back with 2:17 left.
Seems like 90% of this game has been played in the offensive end here for Cincinnati.
Yeah. Yeah, they've gotten the better part of the play. Substitution coming in for Cincinnati. And now we're coming up on 2 minutes left in this one. With the ball is Byorth, works it over to Abbott. Abbott and Byorth playing.
It's not just kind of like Muskegon doesn't want to chase because bad things happen.
Rose now with the ball. Looking to set something up and shoots and scores.
Wow, that was a
left corner.
missile.
And that is Rose. I believe that's her second goal of the night at the 1:38 mark of this first half.
Yes, it is.
Second quarter. So Rose hanging around the net, picks up 2 goals tonight, looking for that hat trick. Scored 2 of the 4 goals. Muskegon with the ball here, coming up on 1:19 left.
She got a big leg, because I tell you what, that ball was on the move, was it
was
not? Wow.
Lemus now in the attack zone.
Here we go, 3-on-2.
To Kovacic, and it's going to be another turnover to Cincinnati. Coming up on a minute left in this first half.
I don't know if I'm more impressed with their defense or their offense. It's both good.
Drummond with it over in the left side. Going to kick it, and it's blocked there by Muskegon. Down to 48 seconds left.
And stolen away
right
again.
back by Cincinnati. It is incredible.
All the way back to the keeper.
Johnston with 38 seconds left.
Keeper's got to go. Someone go get me a hot dog. I'm just sitting here I'm just hanging out here.
She hasn't even broken a sweat.
No,
And now Cincinnati just draining the clock here with 26 seconds left. 4-goal lead. And they do kick it in the attack zone. This is going to be Gabby Byorth with it. Tries to get it out to Rose. Rose kicks it back. Oh,
nice save.
Nice catch save there by goaltender on the shot by May.
Yeah, nice save by her. Used her hands well. Caught it, scooped it into her body. Nice play.
This is Lemus kicking it back to McCoy, and time will run out here. And the Muskegon Risers will be able to go into the locker room and try to regroup here. Boy, they need to. 4-0. They are trailing the Cincinnati Sirens. You want to take a timeout? We'll take a quick timeout here. We'll come back and we'll be talking with Ben Ritzema, coach of the men's Muskegon Risers. We'll be back right after this.
So once I started brewing, I fell in love with the industry, the people of the industry, and just how craft beer brings people together. The community has really accepted us, and really we made this place to create our clubhouse pretty much, where we want to hang out and we have the beers we want to drink and the stuff we want to do, and we really hope that the community would just be of that same mindset and want to come here too and have fun, and they sure have.
Psst, hey, did you hear? CatchMark offers digital media services. CatchMark Web Services offers website and media content to help grow your business. Our web service team can help you design, develop, and implement custom websites that are search engine optimized. We also produce videos and media presentations that engage and communicate with your target audiences. We define, develop, and execute the most efficient plan to reach your audience. Shoot us a call at 616-384-4616, visit our website at catchmarkit.com, or stop into one of our offices in Grand Rapids or Whitehall.
And we're back here at Mercy Health Arena. John Russell along with Ben Ritzema, the coach of the men's Risers, and great seeing you, Ben.
Ah, great. Yeah, thank you. It's great to be here, not actually in the locker room or on the sideline. It's a little different view up here high, but I'm loving it.
Seeing what's going on. Well, first of all, before we talk about the guys, how about the Cincinnati team playing Muskegon? I mean, Muskegon handled Grand Rapids earlier the last time we were here, and boy, this Cincinnati team, they are on the attack all the time. I felt sorry for Ponstein in that first, she gave up 3 goals, but really 2 of those weren't her fault. There were some turnovers in front of them. She was kind of left hanging out to dry, but a very aggressive Cincinnati team, huh? Yeah,
Cincinnati is a very experienced team. They've had a women's team for many, many years, and they've played in many, many leagues. So, we're behind them a little bit in terms of experience at this level for some of our Muskegon players. So, not too surprised that Cincinnati's taking it to them a little bit, but I see us gaining a little of experience here a little bit, and I see us kind of learning how to play against them. And I think the second half I think they're going to maybe close the gap here in the second half. I think they need to press a little bit higher and cause some turnovers in the back. And then when you just, in indoor, you got to shoot the ball.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got to, especially if you're down 4 goals. So I'm sure Coach Peckel's talking about that at halftime, and we'll see if we can come and get them in the second half here.
Now, as far as the girls are going, they're not necessarily officially in I'm trying to sort this out myself since it's our first year. They're pretty much just gaining the experience a little bit for future for maybe a future venture into the league. Is that how am I understanding that right?
Yep, that's correct. They do have semi-pro arena soccer leagues around the United States for women's soccer. They do not really have one in the Midwest region yet. But I think that will be coming next year, to be honest with you. Chicago actually does have a women's team. Cincy obviously has one.
Right.
I don't think Cleveland has one yet. Those are the teams, obviously, in the men's division. But we have the Grand Rapids Wanderers, that have developed a team too. So I really think we're going to maybe have a division here that the ladies will be able to play in next winter.
Let's talk about the guys. We had a thrilling game the last game we did. You guys talk about people getting their money's worth. 11-10. You guys wind up defeating Chicago after losing the night before to the defending champion Cleveland team. And Cleveland's on top of the standings here. And then you hit the road here a little bit, and it's always a challenge when you're out on the road, isn't it?
Oh yeah, especially the length of the road trips too.
Yeah.
Chicago's 3.5 hours away because they're really west of Chicago,
right?
And Cleveland's a long trek too. So it's hard to win on the road in this league, and we saw that when we played Cleveland at home and Chicago at home, is that we beat Chicago and we almost beat Cleveland, but on the road it's hard to win there. Just the fields are quite a bit different too, especially our field, right?
Yeah.
Our field's the largest one. The turf's a little bit shorter. At the Chicago field is very small. It's very loud there. They have a lot of supporters.
Right.
Cincy's field is smaller as well. So sometimes it takes us a while to adjust to those fields because, there's such a big discrepancy between the sizes.
Yeah.
So that really makes it a home field advantage for every team in our league.
Right. Some of your leaders, Ryan Zietlow, been very impressed with him. I think he had 4 goals in the game against Chicago. He's leading your team with 11 goals. In fact, he's up among the league let's say that 3 times fast or 1 time slow.
Yeah.
Lead leaders with 11 goals, 1 assist, 12 points. Talk to us about Ryan a little bit this year.
He's been a pleasure to add to the roster this year. I've been looking at adding him for a while. He's a Spring Lake kid, so I remember him playing for Spring Lake High School, and then I know the coaching staff at Davenport, so I've been to some Davenport games, and I was kind of hoping that maybe he would get a job out of college and still live in West Michigan, and that happened to be the case. So, we called him right away, and he played some summer league ball with some of our current players, and they kind of really helped recruit him and said, dude, you got to give this a try. You'll love it. And he does love it. He's very versatile. That's really the thing I liked about him so much is he holds the ball well. He defends well. He's got a rocket of a shot, obviously. So he had really the 3 things you look for at indoor. So I was really happy that he decided to give it a go this winter.
Another fan favorite is a guy that's been here a few years, Miguel Flores, Coco Flores. Always an exciting guy. You never know what's going to happen when he gets the ball, huh?
Yeah, he can. I've seen him make some incredible goals this year. He had probably one of the best shots we've seen on the road where a ball came up in the air and did a flying scissor kick. Now the goalie made a great save on it.
Right.
But that's what Miguel can do.
Yeah.
He's very creative with the ball. He's full steam all the time. I actually have told him, you got to take some heat off that ball.
Yeah.
The net doesn't care if the ball is going 90 miles an hour or 9 miles an hour as long as the ball hits the net. So we're working on that with him, but still, he's born and raised in Muskegon. He loves playing for the Risers. He loves playing downtown Muskegon. Just a product of Muskegon, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And he's just been he's a fan favorite, and he deserves to be a fan favorite because he's just a treat to watch on the field.
And you're a product of Muskegon, Western Michigan Christian. You played basketball and soccer there. You played, of course, under 2 great coaches, and Mr. Vermeres for soccer, and then, of course, didn't get much better than the Gipper, Coach Gorman over there, huh?
I tell you what, man, you don't really realize or think of that stuff when you're in high school.
Right.
And I didn't know my coaching career would tend to be this long and coach in college and coach semi-pro arena. But, yeah, I mean, Dave Vermeres, great mentor, great manager of the game, great practice coach. And then Jim Gorman, just Hall of Fame basketball coach, has a passion for the game, I still remember some of the speeches he would give at halftime that I was, and I wasn't one of the best players, but I was ready to go and jump through the gym for that guy after some of his speeches. And I think you see some of that in my style of coaching as well. I can get pretty fiery at halftime and at some of the timeouts and indoor. I'm truly blessed to have those two guys be my high school coaches when I played high school athletics.
Well, and I'll tell you what, it's a tribute to them and yourself that you're also a coach at different levels, as you said, and a number of these guys that are playing on these teams, you've coached at one level or another, either in college, high school, or whatever the case may be. So obviously they thought enough of you that, hey, we'll stick around and we'll see where we can go on this ride, I guess, right?
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, that I was asked how many of the players I coached in high school and college play for Risers, and it was a little bit more than I thought, to be honest. But Michael Schmidt, I've actually known him when his older brother Matthew Schmidt played at Reese Puffer for me, and he was at the practices and everything else. So I've known him since he's been 13 years old, and I don't even know if he knows my real name. He just calls me Coach because that's all I've known him as.
Right.
But it's great to have a relationship. My son now plays for Cody Harrell at Reese Puffer. Cody Harrell played for me at Muskegon Community College and then played for me at Risers, and it's just a tight-knit community. It's been awesome to build relationships with those guys for not just 2 years or 3 years. I'm talking like 10 or 15 years. And then meeting new guys, too, has been like Zietlow, and some of the guys that live in Grand Rapids. Some of those guys I'm going on 5 or 6 years coaching out as well. And, they get to know me. I get to know them off the field. And I think that makes our bond tighter, too.
Sure.
When we have to compete against other teams.
And just seeing the growth of soccer in the Muskegon area. I mean, the youth leagues are just, it used to be in my day, used to be baseball and Little League and stuff. But, progressively got to where you're not seeing anybody in the baseball diamonds anymore, but you're seeing on a Saturday just a lot of youth soccer. And I said, I wonder when this is going to really translate. And, boy, it really has in the last, 5-10 years, hasn't it?
Yeah, it really has. They say soccer is a world sport, and one reason they say that is because you don't need much to play the game.
Right.
I mean, if you look at some of these famous Brazilian players, Neymar and Pele, they can say stories that they've played the game with just a bunch of old T-shirts that they would tie up, So you don't need a lot. You don't even need a goal, really, if you don't want to. You can still pass it around and everything else. So I think that's been great for, the United States to grow with this game, is that you don't need a lot to play the game.
Right.
And kids like to run. They like to have a little freedom as well. And you don't need a helmet. You don't need pads like in football, So it's easy to play. They get to run. I think parents like it because their kids get some energy out as well.
Sure.
So it's very attractive for many reasons, I think.
And speaking of that, I know one thing that I was really impressed with the game we called before was the closeness of the fans to the players, not only physically, but at the end, the players going high-fiving them and having that quality time. And that's really something, come on down and check out a Risers game. It really is a family atmosphere, a family affair, for lack of a better word, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. There's probably more kids under the age of 10 in the arena than, people over the age of 30.
Right.
Which shows the love of the game by the kids, but the kids love the players.
Yeah.
They love the interaction. They love that, at timeouts that they're standing 2 feet away. They can say something to them. And I don't know another sport where you can really do that. Basketball maybe a little bit if the court's really close to the seats. But when we first played in Mercy Health Arena, too, the glass was up all the way around. They never took the glass down. And then USA and Canada played an exhibition game here, and they wanted the glass down.
Okay.
And so, of course, that takes more time, manpower, money.
Right.
But they said, we need that down. It's going to make the game so much more exciting. The glass has not been taken down for – it's been taken down for every game since that game because we realized, whoa, you can hear the players, you can see the players so much better with the glass down. So I think that really makes it interactive for fans to be so close to the field. So,
and I guess my final question is just the thing that I'm so impressed is I'm kind of learning myself on a lot of this stuff is the fluidity, if that's a word, of your roster and your opponent's roster. I'm thinking the challenge as a coach has got to be unreal, because on any given week you don't necessarily know who's all going to show up for you, and you can't have any idea really kind of who's going to show up for the opposition, right?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, we have a roster of 25 players, but tonight we have 6 guys injured.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 guys that have family vacations and things like that. I mean, they have other jobs. So, I mean, my roster changes every single practice, every single game. The other team's rosters change as well. But you always have your core guys. I mean, we got, Zitlo's been at everything, and Miguel Flores has been at everything. Michael Schmidt has been at everything. So you've got your core guys that continue to come every practice, every game, and then you sprinkle it in with other guys, and they're honest with you. They're like,
sure,
Coach, I want to be there, but you know, I got other stuff too, and you just have to be flexible with it.
Fantastic. Well, hey, best of luck to you tonight. We look forward to seeing what you can do with Cincinnati here tonight, and it's a blast. And thanks for stopping up.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for having me.
You betcha. Coach Ben Ritzma of the Muskegon Risers, the guy Muskegon Risers. We appreciate Ben coming up. So we're just a few minutes away from the start of the second half here, as we get Cal all set up for the second half of action, and hopefully we get the Lady Risers ready for a second half of action. It was a half of action that was not too favorable to them, as they find themselves down 4-0. Settled down a little bit. As you said, they had that flurry in about a minute or two, but then it kind of settled down, and before Cincinnati got that fourth goal, Cal.
I said to you, I gotta add something before we start talking about that fourth goal.
Yeah.
I said to our awesome guest for halftime, I said, I hope you weren't too good, because he's going to want you to stay in for me just to go run popcorn for him or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I tell you what, that last goal really kind of hurt them, you know. You never want to be behind. 3-0 is maybe manageable.
Sure.
That fourth one, I don't know, it just seemed to really hurt them. And you almost, I don't want to say it took the wind out of their sails, but they had gave up 3 in about 3 minutes. Then they settled in, and they were keeping them off the board, and then they got that fourth one there with 1:38 left to go in the second. And, you kind of got to wonder what their thinking was at halftime. They got to come up with with an answer, offensively and defensively, both, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so too. And really, we've been impressed with the Cincinnati team, but they are a team that's been around for a while. I was talking to Coach Ben Ritzma around this. The Muskegon girls, they're just trying to kind of find themselves in this league a little bit. So he says, I kind of expected them maybe to have a tough time here, but he says, they'll find themselves and do fine. But they are playing against some top-notch competition tonight, for sure.
Cincinnati looks very, very good.
And they're going to keep Braylee McCoy in the nets for Muskegon as she brings it out, and they dump it into the Cincinnati zone.
Yeah, as they should. She's she's played really well, only giving up 1 goal, and the one she gave up, that was a heat-seeking missile. Wasn't much she could do with that.
Rose with it in the front court, kicks it in their front part of the field. Got to get my basketball terminology here. I get so used to calling basketball. Abbott now in the defensive zone.
Boy, if Olsen could have got a steal there, it might have been something, but easier said than done.
Gets it back over to Drummond. Drummond now across midfield, gets it to Rose, who has 2 goals. Here's a shot right on goal. Nice save there by McCoy. Second shot by Rose. That's another save and another kick save by McCoy. 3 in a row.
Outstanding job by McCoy there in the trip, and they got away with it. McCoy, my goodness, great saves by her. She's on top of her game right now.
Right. Here comes Muskegon bringing the ball up the field. 13:46 left here in the third period.
Yeah, this is really just a 1-0 game here since McCoy's been in there. No, not a shot at Ponstein, because some of those shots that she had to take were, turnovers by Muskegon, and then Cincinnati turns around and just, pretty much point blank, fires at her. So
McCoy picks it up, and she will roll it out to number 17. That's Kornick.
Be nice to see if the Risers here can get a goal here soon to try to get something going on that offensive end.
Gets a pass up to Kovacek, back to Kornick.
They haven't really even tested the keeper yet here from Cincinnati at all.
Yeah, she could be doing her nails for all.
Yeah.
Here's Yeah, they really maybe 2 chances, decent chances.
Two shots, but they weren't like great shots neither. They were more long-distance shots.
Yeah, she wasn't having to stand on her head like McCoy is.
Right through the legs there of Aubrey. No, that wasn't Aubrey. That was Lexi.
And now this is Rose. She's got 2 goals for the Sirens. Kicks it back over to Byerth. Byerth works it over to Byers. Byerth gets it across the field to Tatum Scanlon into the game for Cincinnati. Works it down to number 3, Marley Scanlon. So there's a couple of Scanlons out there and a couple of Byerths.
Mm-hmm.
It's a family affair. Here comes Kate Byers with it. Gets it back.
Cincinnati just living in their end of the field here.
And now going back for it is Danielle Kovacic. Gets it to the goaltender. She kicks it out to Emily Olson. Olson has it stolen by Byers, and back to just kick it out of the field of play was the goaltender, Braylee McCoy.
So 4 subs coming in here for Muskegon now. Fresh new set of players.
Well, you talk about just a difference in activity. Braylee McCoy is she's going to sleep well tonight. Meanwhile, Johnson's going to have to go out and run a marathon to feel like she's got some work in. She is just standing over here watching. She should buy a ticket, right?
Yes. If anything, go grab us hot dogs.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Ball is kicked back into Cincinnati's end. This is Drummond.
Boy, they're just banging away out there, aren't they?
Yeah, up to
Leaning
Rose.
on each other.
Rose with 2 goals tonight would like to get that hat trick, but she's a very unselfish player. Gets it back to Drummond. Drummond, nice little footwork, shoots and scores. Scored in the lower right corner there. Got that pass as Braylee McCoy came up to try to cut off the angle, but that left way too much of the goal open, and now it's 5-0. Cincinnati with 10:48 left here in this third period.
I tell you what, when she came out, it looked like she took,
right.
She should have stayed back. She might have been able to cover more, but I think she was going to come out and pick it up and just couldn't get to it in time.
This is Nieuwenhuis with the ball. A shot on goal, and finally sprawling down there was Johnson, so got her on the ground.
Third shot on goal here for the afternoon, as far as good shots.
Yeah. So this is Katie Byers with the ball. Gets it to Searless.
Johnson down there is going to see if I'd have been going to get you clowns hot dogs, they would have scored.
And now you have Rose. Kicks it over. It is stolen by Muskegon.
Stolen back.
Yeah. Shot on goal. McCoy has it. McCoy rolls it out to Nieuwenhuis.
Mm-hmm.
This is Brynlee Nieuwenhuis.
Nice pass.
Over left side. Shot is blocked out front. Goes over in the corner. Muskegon battling for it. That is number 12. That is DeRue. And DeRue in the crease, and coming out for it is Johnston.
Nice to see Muskegon on that offensive end, trying to have an attack there and get towards the net.
Cincinnati comes back now. Gets it in the attack zone. Working it over. This is Molesky.
And a trip.
So what do we got here? 9-16.
It's going to be 16. Yep, and it's going to be Cincinnati ball.
9:16 left here in the third period. 5-0. Cincinnati on top. Got another game coming your way, the guys. So if you're in the area, stop on down, check that out. Cincinnati swerve against the Muskegon Risers.
Grab a meal on the way here.
Oh, it's kicked in actually by one of the Muskegon girls on the deflection there. So they give that. Interesting to see who they're going to give that to. They're going to give it obviously to the closest Cincinnati player. And we'll go down to as soon as he gets ready to tell us, Lee Andrew will figure out who the score was.
I think she had a skinnier ponytail. I've seen that flying up in the air.
Yeah. And back comes Cincinnati. We'll pick that up as soon as Lee gets the official score on that. It was actually, like I said, kicked in by a Risers player.
Cincinnati goal scored by number 16, Jenna Searles. Time of that goal, 6:30 of the third quarter.
All right. So Searles scoring with Cincinnati, making it 6-0.
Was it Jana? Kind of a cool spelling, Jayna. Jana.
Here's a kick by Koronek, but still Cincinnati just keeping the attack on, the pressure on.
Yes, they are. They're relentless.
Yeah.
90% of this game has been spent on the defensive end here for Muskegon as Cincinnati just continues to show why they are the power that they are, especially on the offensive end.
And it gives Muskegon a measuring stick of, where they have to grow to, right?
Yep.
Oh, nice little reverse kick there by Rose. Gets it over left side.
They've tried that before, and it's, they are a well-oiled machine on that offensive end, are they not?
Yeah. Kicks it into the Muskegon zone now, off the glass. This is Lemus trying to battle for it. It's going to come out to number 20. That is Drummond. Drummond shoots. It goes off the glass, actually off the netting, so it's going to be a free kick there by McCoy.
Imagine these, when it comes to spring and these girls come out for their summer league, they're going to go, wait a minute.
Right.
Where's the glass? Where's the net? Where's the wall? Hey, wait, I got to run 3 times as far.
Emily Olson being ganged up on by Cincinnati. And
we have a whistle?
Yeah.
Kick it ball?
Pascal's bedtime here.
Yes, it is.
We got another whole game to go,
Yeah,
Cal.
I'm good.
All right.
It's that nervous energy.
That's what it is.
That's what I call it, nervous energy.
Kornick has pushed down, and she does the splits, and she might have hurt herself here. This is May shooting and missing, and the rebound by, this is Rose. Rose with the ball.
Good hustle out there.
Yep, by Lemus. Boy, she's
battling.
She might be my player of the game for Muskegon.
I'm with you. She's my vote, too. The ball goes out of bounds.
Man, what a split there by the Cincinnati player, right? No, that was a Muskegon player.
Yep, I think that was
Kornick, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Hey,
we got a score. Olson.
Thank you. Emily Olson knocks it in for Muskegon. Was not expecting that.
I think that's who it was. I was looking down at my notes. It's Olson or Lemus, I think.
We got the camera on Lemus. We can check with Lee Andrews on that when he gets the official word here.
I was glancing down at my notes, and boom. I mean, that happened in a split second.
I was trying to figure out who the girl that was doing the splits for Muskegon was.
Yeah.
But Muskegon gets on the board here.
Good for them. They needed that jump start here with their offense.
Cincinnati with the ball back in their own zone now. And here comes Muskegon putting some pressure on. Ball is kicked.
Muskegon Risers goal, scoring her 3rd of the season, number 5, America Lemus.
So it was Lemus. 3rd goal of the season. 5 minutes left here in this 3rd quarter. 6-1 now. And here's a kick by number 9. That is Kovacic. Shot just to the left of the goal. So Muskegon getting a little something going here.
Yeah. Now if they can grab another one here before the end of the 3rd quarter, that'd be good.
This is McCoy now. She's going to bring it back. Cincinnati just dropping back in their own zone.
And actually that clock is just running, and that's just what Cincinnati wants.
Right.
They're like, go ahead and take your time.
Neuenhuis kicks it into the attack zone. Ball comes back to Johnston, and she kicks it back in the Muskegon zone.
And she's going to keep a kicker right down there to McCoy. Keeper to keeper.
Yeah. McCoy.
She's looking, trying to find somebody open.
Right. She's going to launch it over in the left corner. Chasing it down. Header there by Cincinnati. Ooh, collision there, and a wide open goal, and it's the score.
What's going on? We got 2 scores in a little over a minute. I think the goalie knocked it in.
Yeah, but I'll tell you who it is. It's this girl here as soon as she turns her back, and I can see a number. Getting a high five. The score was by number 15. That's going to be Rebecca Cotton. Cotton picking up the 2nd Muskegon goal, and don't look now, 6-2, 4-goal deficit for Muskegon.
So we got scores by Lemus and Cotton here in the 3rd quarter. Nice job. Muskegon has found some offense. They got a little momentum going.
Right. Battling a very, very good soccer team here in Cincinnati. This is Byorth. Byorth kicks it over to Molesky.
And a push.
Yeah. Push from behind, so Cincinnati will have it. Kick over to number 16. That's Cirrus. Comes all the way back out to Abbott.
Oh, there's a shove in the back. Holy cow.
Down in the corner to Rose, has it intercepted by Neuenhuis, and it's kicked off, or actually Cotton. And now back comes Cincinnati.
That keeper comes a long ways out for Cincinnati, doesn't she?
Yeah, here comes May in the corner. This is Rose. She's right in the thick of things. And she's going to kick it all the way back out. And it's going to eventually go back into Cincinnati's end.
Yeah, Cincinnati just cleared it. They want to reset and start all over again, and it takes more time off the clock.
Down to 2:32 in this third quarter, 6-2.
Stolen away, stolen back.
Cincinnati with the lead. Back down now comes
wow.
Drummond. Drummond in front. Oh, tried to get a pass over to Rose as she was going for her third goal, but just kicked a little bit behind her.
And I tell you what, McCoy was kind of out of the net there, too.
Here comes Wilowski. She's in all by her lonesome. Pushes down a Cincinnati Siren, and so there'll be a foul on Wilowski.
A lot of pushing here this afternoon. A lot.
Or that's actually DeRue, my bad on that.
That's fine. The way they sub so quickly.
No, I was right. It was Wikolski.
Okay.
I was right the first time. 1:45 left. Cincinnati with the ball and the lead. Kicks it down in the Muskegon zone. This is Rose. Rose now kicks it over across the crease. And a shot. Ooh, off the goal
what
post.
A shot, though.
Shot by number 4. That was Abbott. And here comes Rose. Rose battled, and there's going to be a foul on Muskegon.
Push in the back. And Cincinnati's ball just to the left of their goal.
So 1:15.
McCoy's been busy here the last couple of minutes.
Yeah. DeRue on the, a nice block out front. And a kick over to the right side. That is going to be Abbott. Puts up the shot. Little header by Rose, misses, and now the kick's high in the air off the ceiling. The riser, or off the rafters. 53 seconds left.
Tell you what, it's going to be Riser's ball right in front of the goal.
Right.
Oh, they're moving it out though, a ways.
Yep.
That's 20 yards away from the keeper. So
gets it over to Rose. She kicks it and into a crowd. And nice sprawling save there by McCoy.
Good job by McCoy. Nice defense that time by the Risers. They had that goal covered, did they not?
Right. Lemus kicks it back into the defensive zone. And this is Johnson all the way out to midfield. She kicks it over in the corner.
Literally all the way out to midfield.
And then it was Scanlon kicking it up in the netting with 19 seconds left.
Risers got to be on the move. We're down to 15.
So Muskegon came out at the half trailing by a 4-goal deficit. They still are a 4-goal deficit even though they scored 2 goals. But unfortunately so did Cincinnati. This is Johnson battling over in the corner. And she's going to roll it out, and that's where the third quarter is going to come to an end. So 3 quarters are in the books. Cincinnati Sirens leading the Muskegon Risers by the score of 6-2. We will take a quick timeout and be back. You're listening to Risers Soccer on CatchMark SportsNet.
Hello, this is Dmitry, the Russian hacker. Please disregard the following message from CatchMark Technologies. It will make my life easier. Thank you.
If you own a business today, that business is exposed to digital risk. Data privacy, compliance, and of course, cyber attack risks are just a few that you may need to manage. If you don't have the staff or internal expertise to help mitigate risks your organization faces, call CatchMark Technologies at 616-384-4616.
And we are back here at the Mercy Health Arena. John Russell along with Cal Van Single, also Bill Mann and Jesse King from CatchMark SportsNet, also the support of PCN Productions, and call them the house band here at Mercy Health Arena. Van Dyke Mortgage, North Grove Brewers, and CatchMark Technologies are sponsors. Cal?
Got to love those guys. Here we go. Goals here so far for the Muskegon Risers in the third quarter. 2 goals. The first one came at the 5:20 mark. It was America. Gotta love that name, America Lemus. She gets her first goal of the afternoon. And then at the 4-minute mark, we had Rebecca Cotton scores at the 4-minute mark in the third quarter. So the two goals there by the Muskegon Risers in the third quarter. 1 more quarter to go, 15 minutes. We go a little bit of a break, and then the men
they'll be back for the guys.
Out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be the Muskegon Risers men, 2-4 in the Great Lakes Conference, in second place behind a 3-0 Cleveland team. And then Cincinnati looking for their first win of the campaign here. So Muskegon going to coach Ben Ritzman. The Muskegon Risers going to do their best to keep them winless and keep themselves right in the thick of the race here.
As I scan media outlets, I see Tom Brady retired today.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Officially?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, there's some talk about that. What's the deal with Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers, is he leaving Green Bay?
Yeah, I don't know. What did I do with my water?
You had water?
Yeah, I wonder if it's by Jesse.
Oh, you were down that way.
I was down visiting with Jesse.
Jesse's probably drinking on it now. Huh?
He probably put some peppermint schnapps in it or something. Jesse.
They got Jesse on the...
I bet it's... Is it behind me? Nope, that's
no, there is one behind you.
There's one behind me.
Yep.
Now I know where it's at. Billy. Billy's the man. Look at that.
Producer and water fetcher.
That's why we love that guy.
Oh, that's mine. Yeah.
He goes, how much water do you guys drink? Thanks, Billy. You're a good dude. No matter what John says about you, I think you're awesome.
You got to watch your water, Cal.
Yes.
All right.
I don't need Jesse spiking it for me. I'm silly enough as I am.
This is going to be Wilkowski in the defenseman. Hey, they put in Emily Ponstein back in goal for Muskegon.
What happened to my Risers roster?
Boy, maybe Jesse took that too. This is
there it is.
Lemus working it over to Ponstein. Ponstein has a kick in front, and Ponstein with a nice save over in the corner.
Just misses the speaker. I thought I was going to hit that speaker as they cleared it out of there.
This is Kovacek, and the goaltender Johnston kicks it back into Muskegon, and a collision between Rose.
That happened afterwards.
Yeah,
the ball was cleared and everything.
Right.
We're going to get a blue. Hey, he's got a blue card out. He's got a blue card in his hand.
And he's talking to Coronac.
Shoulder to head. That's what he's saying. Your shoulder hit her head.
And she's going to have to leave for 2 minutes.
And she is in the box. We got our first box girl today.
So that is going to be number 17 going into the box. That is Kirsten Coronac.
So is it going to be 5-on-4 then, correct?
Right.
Yep.
So power play for Cincinnati. Boy, just exactly what they need, right? They've already played like they've got an 3-man advantage. 14-10 left here.
Let's see if the Risers can step up and get a defensive stop.
Can rise to the occasion.
Yes. So far, so good.
Here comes Byerth over in the corner. This is Rose, and coming out for it is Ponstein.
Nice job by her to get that steal, or to get the save.
Ponstein, Emily Powell kicks it out, but it's not cleared, and now it is cleared by Muskegon into the attack zone. 1:33 left here in the power play for Cincinnati. They already lead 6-2. Here comes Emily Byerth. Works over right side. Oh, kicked out. Nice kick there, and it's going to go across the... Oh, coming way out is Johnson, and she's going to kick it back into Rose. Works it over right side, and they kick it off the glass, off the wall.
She tried to kick it off the wall back to herself. Yeah.
So she would have had her own assist, right? If she got it
basically, yes. And the wall would have gotten an assist.
Here comes Molesky across the attack zone.
Tell you what, Claudia on the move, hustling back down there to get in position.
Back over right side. Here's a kick, and a goal.
Wow, that was a beautiful play. Ponstein had no chance at all. That number 5 or 3?
I'm thinking it's 15, or I'm not sure. You know what? She was in the crease. It was touched by who was ever in the crease.
I thought it was 2.
Go with as soon as Lee gets his score there. It was a great shot from outside, but I believe whoever was in who was ever in the crease actually kicked it in.
Right. I think it was a pass, not a shot per se.
Cincinnati power play goal, star number 2, Olivia Molesky. Time of that goal, 2 minutes of the fourth quarter. So Molesky power play goal at 2 minutes.
All right, so Molesky has the goal. It's now 7-2, and now both teams at even strength. Here comes Neuenhuis. She's going to shoot it off the boards. Coming up for it is Ribera, and now it's going to be up in the netting.
And the keeper is going to have it 7-2 here, 12:20 left to go fourth quarter here. The keeper just rolls it over there.
Cincinnati bringing it upfield. Pass over to Abbott. Abbott back over to Byorth.
They are in no hurry, are they?
No. Scanlon with it. Marley Scanlon up at midfield now brings it back in her own zone, being hassled.
Tried to reverse, didn't it?
By Ribeiro.
Back over to the keeper.
And Johnston's going to kick it out. Johnson back to the keeper. And now Cincinnati gets it in the attack zone, but it comes back to Muskegon's end for just a moment. And now they get it to Rose. She's a dangerous player with the ball. Already 2 goals tonight.
Tell you what, and she's got tremendous footwork.
This is Scanlon now. Scanlon kicks it down to Rose. Rose with the ball, and she looked to do a little back kick, then passes over. Oh, just off the crossbar. Sing to Abbott with a shot there.
That's 6 inches lower. It's in.
Right. Abbott now works it over right side.
Nice pass.
Back in the crease, and is kicked out by Muskegon. It is going to go back into the Cincinnati zone with 11:05 left in the game.
It's a nice centering pass. Just no one right there for Cincinnati. Rolled it right through the middle.
This is Tori Abbott. Gets it, leaves it for Emily Byorth.
A lot of subs here for Cincinnati.
Yep. Gets it to Katie Byers. Byers working it down to Rose. Rose now is going to turn. She's got 2 goals. She kicks it off the glass. Comes out, and it's still going to be held in by Cincinnati. All this kicked. It's not going to quite make it to the midfield mark.
Cincinnati's still in control.
Byers keeping it in. We're coming up on 10:22 left in the game. This is Byorth with it right side. Got pushed down was Byorth by, I think, number 17. That's
yes, it was
Korniak. Korniak already 1 blue card tonight. Coming up on 10 minutes left here in this contest. 7-2, it's been all Cincinnati.
Trying to get something set up, and nice job defensively.
Rose kicks, blocked out front, and Muskegon with it.
Oh, 1-on-4. Oh, nice stop.
And that was DeRue.
Oh, and then she turned it over.
Loses it up to, this is Rose on a breakaway. Oh, just missed to the right of the goal. Would have been her 3rd goal. Kept in by Cincinnati, though. This is going to be Scanlon with it, working it over left side.
It got blocked by a riser, did it not? Yeah. I don't know who, but somebody got it.
Ball is kicked down into the Cincinnati zone. This is Johnston with it. Johnston, as we said, has really only had a couple of tough shots tonight, if that. And into the attack zone is Cincinnati. This is May.
Cross
McDonald,
right there.
Or this is Rose. Rose, and a nice save there, sliding save.
Nice save by Ponstein.
Ponstein gets it done. Header, and the ball's going to go into the crowd. So, stoppage of play.
Ponstein playing very well here in the 4th quarter. Had a little bit of a rough 1st quarter, but by the time 2 turnovers right in front of her led to 2 goals for Cincinnati. Not really her fault as the ball goes out of bounds.
We got 8:44 left here in this 4th quarter, 7-2.
Centering pass, but no one there.
Muskegon trailing Cincinnati. Back in the defensive zone are the Sirens. Oh, ball lost, but getting back with it. Ball's out. Now we got some problems here for Cincinnati, but they were able to kick it out of trouble into the rafters there.
Yeah, Wilkowski there playing some great offense, man. She's in there battling, and then just could not quite get a good shot on goal. But she's trying to make it happen, was she not?
Right. Looks like Lemus is going to have it in the corner. She's got Escalera out front. Gets it to Escalera. Left-footed kick blocked by one of the defenders for Cincinnati. Battle for it. This is Lemus. And it is kicked back into the attack zone for Muskegon. Now it's right at just about midfield.
And another push. My goodness. We're going to get a card.
We are.
Yellow. Yep, another orange or a blue card. I'm a crayon. I'm all over it. Yellow, orange, pink. Yeah.
Yeah. And a Muskegon riser coming back to the sin bin, the penalty box.
The sin bin.
That is going to be number 16. That would be Escalera.
Well, they were
Escalera from Spain.
They were just on the power play a little bit ago, and they got a goal. Let's see what they do here this time.
7-2 Cincinnati on top. 4:42 left in this game. Right side is Byorth working over left side. Kicks it in the they're trying to get Rose her third goal.
Great centering pass too. Just couldn't get it. They couldn't get it in the net.
This is Byorth now working it over to number 15, her sister Emily
with a nice save.
Emily and Gabby Byorth out there for Cincinnati. Ponstein rolling it out, and the ball is kicked into the Cincinnati zone. We got 1:28 left on the power play. This is about the position that Cincinnati scored before.
Yes, sir.
Working over left side is Byorth.
They got to get something set up here, though. They're just kind of running around, chasing the ball around.
Emily and Gabby Byorth playing a game of kickball with each other.
Of course, it doesn't take them long to get something set up.
No. Byorth with it left side, works it down, left corner to May. May gets it over across to Rose, and she shoots, and it's blocked. Rose says she was pushed down.
I think we're going to, and another blue card.
Wow. So this is going to be a two-person advantage.
For how long?
Well, you got 50. Well, the penalty continues to go, so that's a favor for Muskegon.
Gotcha.
Because they're down to 45 seconds. Oh, now they stop it. Okay, so there's 45 seconds left in the original penalty and another 2 minutes here. So
we're going to get a penalty kick here, correct?
Yeah, and somebody had better get in front to. Oh, you can't. Okay. Yeah, they will not be able to block. It is just a straight penalty kick. So my guess is if this goes in,
and Muskegon's going to take a timeout, or they're going to try to get a timeout.
Actually, Peckel looking to talk to the official on this. So it's going to be Rose with the penalty kick here.
Should get a missile for a leg.
Yeah, 2 goals already tonight.
She's got a big leg.
And it scores, hat trick for number 10. Oh, I'm sorry. Nope, that was not Rose. That was Jenna Propatha, her first goal. Number 10. Got my girls mixed up there.
Okay.
So now that's going to. Now we do have a timeout on the field with 6:33 left here in this fourth quarter, and the score 8-2. Muskegon on top. We're going to take Muskegon don't I wish. Cincinnati on top. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Indoor Soccer here on the CatchMark SportsNet.
Van Dyke Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that. And I don't know if that always happens in our world.
And we're back here at Mercy Health Arena. John Russell Calvan single along with Bill Mann and Jesse King of CatchMark SportsNet. 8-2. Then all Cincinnati. Muskegon got it back to a 4-goal deficit in the third period, but now they face again a power play with Cincinnati with 2 minutes left in the power play.
America Lemus has a goal in the third period at the 5:20 mark, and then once again Rebecca Cotton, she scores at the 4-minute mark. So they score 2 goals in a minute 20 here in that third quarter, but I think, John, you're going to agree with this. Cincinnati is a well-oiled machine offensively, defensively. They are very good.
Yep. This is a great measuring stick game for Muskegon to know, when they want to get into a league, what they're going to be up against, I guess. This is Ponstein, and she's going to kick it off the scoreboard. So,
which reminds me, the craziest thing I think you and I have ever seen when it comes to a kicker is the kid from Midland hit the upright in Bennett on that cold night. High school football over in Midland.
Yeah, it was a playoff game with Mona Shores.
Yep.
Pass over into the crease, comes back out. Emily Olsen tries to clear it, can't do it.
What a good thing she was there. Cincinnati was lined up to score again.
1:26 left here in the power play. Push down, but Emily gets away with it. Comes back to Cincinnati. They bring it up. This is going to be Drummond. Drummond into the offensive zone. Back into the defensive zone, and they're going to kick it back to Johnston, the goaltender, with 5:42 left and 1:09 left in the power play.
Yeah, they kind of want to attack, though, unless they're just comfortable to just slow it down and take for the next 5.5 minutes and roll out of here with the victory.
Still got 57 seconds left on the person advantage. This is Byorth. Shoots and this is going to be the third goal. Or is that 19?
No, 2 got the goal again.
No, I think it's going to be 19. And if it
is,
that will be Rose.
You're right.
That will be her third hat trick. Yeah, I got her mixed up with number 10 before. But we'll see what Lee Andrews says to make it official. And that
Cincinnati, timeout.
Okay, timeout by Cincinnati. So I'm sure they're going to get some more substitutions into the game.
Yeah, she scored. You're right. That is Rose. She scored her first one at the 9:42 in the first period. The second one came at the 1:38 mark in the second. Our third one came at the 5:16 mark in the fourth quarter. So 9-2 here at Mercy Health Arena. I want to thank our sponsors here tonight. Just so many of them. CatchMark,
Van Dyke Mortgage, North Grove Brewers.
The Brewers.
And also PCN Productions helping us with the sound as well.
Hey, next week, Thursday night.
Yeah.
Who's on the Power Hour? Do you have a guest yet?
Don't know. I don't think we do.
You're a guestless so far.
Well, we had a guest, but then he decided to do the Monday podcast show instead. So I think that's where we left it. We were talking to Scott DeCamp. So, man, I'm starting to feel a little unloved here. So,
well, I'm helping you out. I got a guy coming in April for you.
Well, that's a long wait, though. Can you make it Thursday?
Well, I don't know.
We'll have somebody, I'm sure.
Not a great sports men and women here in the greater Muskegon area.
And speaking of it, they've opened up the Hall of Fame, Muskegon Area Hall of Fame here a week ago, I believe they did.
Which is in this building.
Yeah, over in the Van Dyke Mortgage, in the hallway between these two buildings. So, still putting the finishing touches on some of the exhibits, and going to have some video exhibits because they've got a lot of memorabilia, more memorabilia than can fit into the space that they have.
Gotcha. Trying to get back underway. Officials had to have a quick chat about something.
5:16 left. Muskegon with the ball. They trail 9-2.
Boy, almost another turnover again by Muskegon.
Looks like it's going to be Caitlin Rivera.
And another whistle. It slowed right down here. Action has,
really
has it not?
Yeah. You can, like I said, see the quality of soccer of the ladies' league with the Cincinnati team.
Yeah, they are. Cincinnati team they're fundamentally sound. They're solid, and yet once again another turnover. But Cincinnati is just forcing a lot of these turnovers. They are very, very good.
Coach Lee Andrews, PA announcer, trying to get the crowd into it. By the way, come on out. Got plenty of room for you here for the men's game coming up at 7 o'clock.
Lee does just a great job. Very passionate about what he does.
Right.
Cares deeply.
You don't get a lot of these rosters until the last minute, so we want to thank him and Matt Schmidt for setting us up at Cincinnati. Shot and nice save.
What a save
by Ponstein.
Wow, that was awesome.
Great shot there by May, but sliding across with Ponstein. So
Emily, wow, great job.
3:48 left, 9-2. Cincinnati with the ball. Or I'm sorry, Muskegon with the ball. Dump it into the Cincinnati zone.
Probably not for long.
Yeah. So used to saying Cincinnati with the ball.
Yeah. Nice kick. Blocked.
Kick by Escalera, but it is blocked. She gets it again. Tries to work it down to Emily Olson.
And a little bit of a turnover back to Cincinnati.
Down to 3:24 left in this one. Here comes May.
Look at him go.
Gets it in the attack zone.
Nice move.
This is Propatha with it. Misses a shot. And a little kick into the crease. Header there by Lemus. And she hasn't quit working tonight, has she?
No, she has not.
Coming up on 3 minutes left in this one.
Cincinnati here, man. The Sirens. They just know how to cut the angles for all these different balls, do they not?
Yeah, new goaltender in for Cincinnati, Princess Launders, into the game. This is Paratha for Cincinnati. This is Muskegon trying to get it up.
Here we go.
This is number 17. That is going to be Kornick from the left side. Shoots and blocked there by the goaltender, Launders.
We're going to have a stoppage of play for something.
Oh, we got a blue card. You know what happened? I believe Launders came out, touched the ball with her hands when she was outside of the goal crease.
I think you're right. Now that you say that, she was kind of way out there a little bit. Right. So, yeah.
So this is going to be a power, I think it was a blue card, so let's see if it's going to be a power play or if it's going to be a...
It's going to be a free kick, but from the side, isn't it?
And it will be a power play. So they're going to bring in, to serve the penalty, number 2, that would be Molesky. So 2-minute power play for Muskegon, 9-2 they trail with, 2:23 left. Pretty much kills the game.
Yes.
Shot and a block out in front.
And turnover.
Cincinnati penalty called on number 0, Princess Landers. 2-minute blue card. Time of that penalty was 12:37 of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's what I'm pretty sure it was. He touched it. Oh, nice. Ponstein comes out and kicks it all the way down into the attack zone. Header back to Launders. And now Cincinnati has it. 1:34 left in the time in the power play. 1:53 left in the game.
Well, I tell you what, they got the ball all the way to the other end and made Muskegon chase that thing all the way down.
Pass over the right side. This is going to be Katie Byers with it. Oh, that's not Katie Byers, I'm sorry. That's Rebecca Rivera. Rivera now works right side, kicks it over to the corner. Lemus going for it, gets past her shot. Oh, just a little bit high. What a
good shot, though.
There. That was by number 16, Escalera. Down to 1:26 left in the game.
Crossing shot, but way too high.
And now Cincinnati just clears the zone with 55 seconds left in the power play, 1:16 left in the game.
Yeah, it just keeps taking more and more time off this clock, does it not?
Yeah. Ponstein gets it in the attack zone, and a kick and a block from the right side. Another kick, and Escalera hits it over to the left side. Is in the paint, in the goal crease, and we're down to 34 seconds left in the power play. Comes Muskegon, they shoot over in the left corner. And boy, coming out is Princess Launders. And
laid quite the hit on a Muskegon riser, did she not?
Yeah, she's going to give me a piece of the action here, didn't she? 38 seconds left, 15 in the power play. 9-2, Cincinnati going to win this one. And we're down to 6 seconds left in the power play. That's going to about kill it right there.
Yeah, and they just... good ball movement, just made Muskegon do a lot of chasing right there. Took up a lot of valuable time.
So now both teams at even strength with 17 seconds left in this one. And this is going to be Kovacic for Muskegon.
But a holding out there, it doesn't get called.
Gets it to Emily Olsen. Olsen couldn't control it. It's down to 5 seconds, down to 3. And it's kicked up to midfield with 1, and time is going to run out. And Cincinnati is going to defeat Muskegon by the score of 9-2.
So head coach Debbie Peckel, she's got some things to work on to get her team to the caliber of what the Cincinnati team is. So again, Cincinnati's been playing a lot longer than what Muskegon has, so these girls know what they got to do to work ahead of them if they want to get to that level.
Yeah, Muskegon working towards getting into the into a league themselves, and they find out kind of get the measure of what they have to do to get better. Why don't you go ahead and give the 2 goals for Muskegon, and then we'll take a break here before the men's game. How's that sound?
You betcha. Here we go. So first goal, it came in the third quarter. America Lemus gets her only goal on the evening. That's at the 5:20 mark in the third quarter. And then just a little bit over a minute later, Rebecca Cotton gets the goal exactly at the 4-minute mark also in the third quarter. That's the 2 goals here this afternoon for the Muskegon Risers, the women.
All right, final score, Cincinnati 9, Muskegon 2. We will take a timeout for a little bit, and then we'll come back for the male half of this rivalry between Cincinnati and Muskegon. Kickoff is at 7 p.m. For Cal Van Single and Bill Mann and Jesse King, For CatchMark Sports, we'll take a timeout, and we'll be back in just a little while.
Van Dyke Mortgage, we started 1987, July of 1987. The company was founded here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. We recruited Mario in to join our company as one of our branches to serve the Muskegon community. He has grown to 5 locations, serving people up and down the lake shore.
A lot of companies, they're sometimes in it more for themselves and closing that deal for just their monetary reward. And I think with Mario and his company, it's not just that, and I don't know if that always happens in our world.